It's your boy WEEZYFMAMBA, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is another Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game video. Let's go ahead and pop off with discussions about the brand new meta victim builds post April 30th, 2024 patch update. As of 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning, we got a massive patch, and we're going to go ahead and discuss the brand new meta builds for you guys right now. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the continued support on the channels. Let's get right into it. Moving on over, let's go ahead and start with my main and most people's mains. Connie right here, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful Connie. Guess what, y'all? With the nerfs to extra drip, quote unquote, and as well as the nerfs to all of the other grapple perks, grappler, empowered, etc. We're having some things here that we're gonna have to discuss. And let me tell you, Connie was probably the least affected by all of this, and I'll tell you exactly why. She actually doesn't have any build changes. Believe it or not, she doesn't have any other really viable perks to stack along with extra drip. It kind of just makes a sense. With her low base toughness, it allows us to heal for more than somebody with, let's say, max toughness. It increases your overall HP the more toughness you go. So we want to make sure that Connie still is running extra drip. We're going to go ahead and start with specific builds on each victim, that is, and we're going to actually, show you guys multiple loadouts for each victim right now. Connie, once again, hasn't changed very much, but we're going to discuss some things. During the test phases this afternoon, we did confirm that the endurance bug is still here. 30 endurance and 50 endurance has the same amount of stamina drain time and stamina regeneration time. So we're not going over anything 30 endurance. Believe it or not, it is still a thing. So let's talk it out. 30 toughness, we're going to go ahead and go 30 endurance and 48 proficiency. We know Connie's ability. We know how important it is for her to open doors and get things unlocked. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that her first build, the loadout, is a high proficiency build. Jumpstart is still too absolutely strong on her with the previous Choose Flight nerf. We need that extra stamina consumption reduced by stashing. So make sure you have extra drip, stamina regen with Jumpstart, and then the Bomb Squad simply for Hitchhiker games only. If there is no Hitchhiker or no Nancy, for example, let's say that, we're going to be running a different build, and I'm going to show you guys those right after I get into this skill tree and show you the MAME. Once again, Connie's MAME, aka Focused, her star sign, is possibly one of the worst in the game, unfortunately. Her ability is incredible, but her perks along the way are just not the wave. You have to burn an extra perk on level 1, just simply to get the middle tree of no stamina cost and nothing else stacks correctly. So just keep in mind, doesn't matter what route you take on this, as long as you end in the middle for level 3. Let's go ahead and show you the skill tree. We are once again going up the top. We are going to get that random roll on Jumpstart. We're also going to get that random roll for Slippery. Okay. And you guys have the Efficient Locksmith, Extra Drip, Choose Flight, Saboteur, Taekwondo, I believe is a random on her as well. It is absolutely disgusting how many awesome perks that she has in her arsenal. So, obviously, let's go ahead and take a look at the loadouts. If there's a Hitchhiker, I'm running the Bomb Squad build no matter what. Okay. If there is no Hitchhiker, we're going to run Efficient Locksmith. Efficient Locksmith, even though at a 40% chance, is absolutely broken. This perk has saved my ass multiple times. And once again, nothing changes on her toughness, endurance, or proficiency. And this is one of the very few that the attribute points don't change on the victim. Number 3, Saboteur. This is strictly for the mill if there is no Hitchhiker, or if I feel spicy and would like to use a bone scrap on the hitch trap. The Saboteur perk is absolutely busted on the mill, and it is a necessity to pop that fuse on the abandoned mill map. So make sure you roll or get that Saboteur perk. Okay. Next build, again, is just going to be a form of chase. I want to be fast. I want to be slippery. For example, like the perk's name, we're going to be using the slippery build. This is another one of her meta perks. You guys can interchange these out however you want. It really doesn't matter. And then the troll build. The troll build is officially here with Taekwondo. You guys know there are certain times where maybe it's level 0 family members, or you know, I'm going against my friends in private match and I want to literally just troll with Taekwondo. This is one of those builds that we're going to pop off. And that is the skill tree. The new midnight outfit on Connie, kind of whack. It's more of a gray scale than it is a black scale. However, it is cool to show it off, so I'm showing you guys now. And let's move on to the next character, which is Leland, aka everybody's biggest gripe is going to be Leland and Anna. So these are going to be your next two here. The builds have become very difficult to make for these two, simply because of the nerfs to Empowered and the nerfs to Grappler. We're going to have to figure some stuff out. So my first build on everybody, their loadouts are going to be a proficiency build. Okay, I just want you guys to know that. We have a version of everybody that can unlock doors and be like a mini Connie. We're going left, mid, right for his star sign lifesaver, aka his shoulder barge, which will stun increase the stun duration by 8 seconds on the family member. So the shoulder barge is disgusting. Let's keep it moving. Skill tree, we're taking a left route. We're going all the way up. We're randomizing that good old fashioned perk. Saboteur on the left here. Bomb Squad. All right. Check it out, guys. We're randoming those two perks, Bomb Squad and Saboteur. That way we can go ahead and fill out the rest. Empowered with the nerf, so we've put it on the bench. And this is going to be your proficiency Leland build. We want that Bomb Squad and Saboteur, just in case a hitchhiker here. Any particular map, this is a great build. Combining with No Cell allows us to play a little risky around Bubba, or let's say a Johnny, even a Cook at this point, guys. No Cell will just save us 3 hits for the time being, okay? With that being said, excuse me, let's get to the attribute points. For this particular build, this is going to be 30 toughness and 44 proficiency. Okay, we don't need to go over 40 strength with this because we're not trying to be grapple whores here. Endurance is 30, so we're going to keep that at that point, considering 30 equals 50. We all know this by the video with a timer on it. Literal proof. Thank you very much. Let's keep it moving. The loadout number 2, this is the bully build, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be bullying with choose fight and fish hooks. 45 toughness. I'm going to be out in the nitty gritty, aka the trenches, trying to survive, but also trying to help my teammates out. We're going to be using a lot of bone scraps, shoulder charges, etc. Put our strength up a little bit higher here because we don't really need to do anything with locks. We're going to be guarding and protecting our proficiency victim teammates. Okay, 45 toughness, again, 30 endurance, stays the same. Loadout number 3 for him, same scenario, same build. Instead of rocking fish hooks, we're going to do what doesn't kill you, just in case if I feel like I need a little bit more survivability, or maybe they have a Johnny in this game, or a hard-hitting Nancy, or something like that. I want to make sure that I can get away from them and then regain that health back, okay? Same attribute points, 45 toughness, 44 strength. Let's keep it moving, okay? Troll build officially alive, ladies and gentlemen. We want to be a door slamming master. The Taekwondo build with no cell and choose fight. This allows us to run 49 toughness. Max toughness that we can get on this particular build. All 29 attribute points going into toughness. Guys, the Taekwondo build is here. Let's have some fun, right? Stunning enemies, stunning family members with doors is a lot of fun to do. So. And then the final build is going to be a rendition of the 49 toughness build, but we're rocking choose fight, fish hooks, and fight and flight. This is the fight and flight build. Choose both. After surviving a close encounter, movement speed is increased by 10% and stamina consumption is reduced by 30% for 15 seconds. This is, again, just anything in relation to grappling. We're going to be grappling like crazy here. 40 strength is a is base enough for him. We don't need to beef it up. This just allows us to get that extra toughness, take a lot of hits, and that's Leland, ladies and gentlemen. The cosmetics, easily one of the best blackout outfits for our victims here. The Basalt right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it moving on. Anna. This was the most difficult one to rebuild. Considering the extra drip nerf, we switched up routes. We went back to the grappler side, and not even. I mean, I'm going to show you guys right now what's going to happen. So let's get right to it. First off, her main, simple, right, mid. We want that reduced damage to 80%. We don't need to worry about reducing her stamina, or sorry, her ability regeneration time for that example. Again, every loadout number one for me is going to be a proficiency route. So I want you guys to know that if you don't like proficiency builds, you can use any of these other loadouts. These are also going to be meta. Let's get to it. Bomb Squad extra drip, still disgusting, especially for Anna, considering she's going to be taking a lot of hits because we know that people are going to be gunning for her, trying to get her out. Okay, get that no cell on. Okay, that no cell will save you a lot of heartache here. All right. 40 toughness, 30 endurance, and then the rest in proficiency. Going a specific route, let me go ahead and show you the skill tree. The specific route here, we have switched it up. We're going left side, ladies and gentlemen. Left side still allows us to get grappler, grappler, extra drip, no cell, and what doesn't kill you, okay? Pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting if you ask me. With the redone here on what we call choose fight, allows it as well. So keep it up. All right, keep it up. Anyways, let's move on to loadout number 2 here. Choose fight, grappler, and no cell. Okay, choose fight, grappler, and no cell, ladies and gentlemen. Toughness 47, 30 endurance, and 46 strength. We're beefing this up. We're going to be out here trying our hardest to survive, but also cause havoc. Choose fight and grappler combined together is disgusting. All right, and we know how broken that meta has been for a long time. People have had this route, but people were using empowered, so switching from grappler to the empowered side. Now grappler and choose fight together. Come on, y'all don't even know. We have a version of this 50 toughness build, kind of a more even build, if you say, keeping that strength down, but with endurance at 30 and proficiency at 33. This particular loadout is for survivability. We have that no cell. What doesn't kill you? An extra drip, 50 toughness to top it off. This is wild. Okay, this is a good build too. Again, each situation is different depending on what map and what family members you want to use, okay, or what you're going up against, I should say. The next one is going to be a rendition. Remember that first choose fight? We had the choose fight, grappler, and no cell. Well, now we have the same build, but choose fight, grappler, and extra drip. However, we've switched up the attribute points a little bit. We're going to make everything kind of even. 43, 30, 35, 35. Kind of like a jack of all trades, like a Swiss Army knife here. This is exactly what we wanted. Proficiency build, but also the ability to fight if I need to. Okay. So 35 proficiency isn't the best, but it's also better than 20, which is what her base proficiency is. So let's keep it moving on, guys. Again, I'm just spitballing here. There's a lot of builds that we're just going crazy with. Let's get this last one here. Big time endurance, strength 43, 50 toughness, and almost essentially a bully build. We're putting what doesn't kill you in here for that extra chip damage. If we get chipped while we're grappling, we want to be able to get away and regain that health back. That way we can go right back to our next bone scrap and keep it moving. Okay, that's Anna, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty simple again. With her cosmetic, I like it. I actually like her dress here. I just wish that the dresses for the DLC was at a better time here, unfortunately. They wish these were the ones that had blackout. But anyways, Sunny. Guys, we found a Sunny build. A Sunny build that is absolutely disgusting. Okay, the Sunny route. let's go ahead and show you the main here. We're looking mid, left, mid for his star sign heightened sense. And then the skill tree is the left-hand side, okay? The reason why we're going left and avoiding the jumpstart route that everybody seems to be doing is simply because the jumpstart route only garners you 23 attribute points, okay? Up the middle here. However, on the left side, you get 31. And to top it off, we have the highly skilled perk. And what the highly skilled perk is allows you to have your proficiency increased by 7. Okay? With this particular build, and this is literally the only like insane loadout for him, because his tree is so weird. It allows us to pop off with stunt double, bounce back, better, and highly skilled, giving us 35 toughness, 35 endurance, 35 strength, and 43 proficiency. This is a absolutely wild Sunny build, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. We do have a couple of extra builds. Want to go a little bit more even on the spectrum here. We can get that 36 proficiency, 35 toughness, and everything else maxed. But we have that efficient grappler, 20% chance to keep your bone scrap after using it in a close encounter, ladies and gentlemen. And that's pretty wild myself. Let's keep it moving. We have the same build again, nothing changes, but we have an agitator build. Let's say we're seeing that we're going up against a Nancy hitchhiker sissy, or a Nancy and sissy, right? And we know that they have high base blood harvesting. We know that they're going to feed a lot. We want to use that agitator build just to mess with them. Always look at what killers you're going up against to determine what loadouts you're going to use. Okay. We have one that's for both. We're even going crazier toughness and strength builds here. With agitator, bounce back better, and efficient grappler. This is kind of a Sunny bully build. And we're not going to be worrying about proficiency indoors. We're only going to be worrying about irritating the family. And then last but not least, we have the same build, but we're rocking 50 strength this time and going full-blown stunt double. Give me that chance to kick off a generator in 7 kicks. Agitator to stab grandpa, whatever. You guys know the deal. This is it's just so much fun. Umbra. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Umbra, the blackout skin for Sunny, looks dope, dude. But honestly, I feel like Blackjack's better. Gives us that extra shirt, but this white stripe is pretty nice. All right, and his shoes are black. Comparison to the yellow, I think maybe they're beige shoes on Blackjack. I'm not sure, but either way, we're showing off all the new cosmetics as well. All right, let's get down to Julie. Julie was a tough one to make too, and then the last two are pretty similar. Julie, again, has the ability for Empowered. We're keeping these proficiency builds on loadout 1, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys now. We're going to bring that toughness up to 30, okay? Give us a little bit more survivability, but also just beef the proficiency up to 49. We already have 30 endurance. This is literally Connie's build, ladies and gentlemen. Remember my Connie build? 30 toughness, 30 endurance, 48 proficiency. Look at this. We have the ability to have this build with stealth being higher at a base. The only thing is there is literally no auto pop locks. She has almost a better kit than Connie at this point with this particular build. We're rocking efficient locksmith. We're rocking no cell and bomb squad on this. This is a mini Connie build for Julie, and it is fucking disgusting. Moving on. Now we're getting into Bully Julie. Bully Julie. She has the option for this too. We're beefing her strength up so disgustingly to 40. Put that toughness at 34 and rock, choose, fight, fish, or fight back, and no cell. We're going to be a bully. Nobody would expect Julie to be out here grappling like crazy. So this is just wild to me. We're going to be Bully Julie. Okay. Number 3, again, an even build. This is what I did with one of those Anna builds. I want to be able to have the option to be strong, survivability, but also the ability to possibly lock more doors, unlock more doors. This gives us that bomb squad just in case the hitchhiker has traps that we need to get past. no cell for survivability, choose fight, and the 30 strength for us to actually have the ability to fight while having the ability to unlock doors as well. This is a very even build, as you guys can see. Every attribute is in the 30s. Okay, let's go ahead and show her skill tree real quick before we get to that final build, just so you guys want to know. We're looking at that efficient locksmith. You're going to want to random roll a couple of perks. I'm pretty sure it is going to be choose fights, no cell, slippery we know as well. Powered at the top, but again, nerf to the dirt. We don't have an option for that. Okay. And then let's get to these last two. This is a specific build I made for her. And I really want people to kind of listen and hear me out. This build is strictly Julie on Family House. Okay. Stunt double, no cell, second win. People ask, why second win? That shit's trash. We're rocking that mad proficiency, a little bit of high toughness. The stunt double for the window jump, as well as after being injured, you are able to recover 70 stamina by avoiding damage for the next 7 seconds. Okay, so once I jump the window, I become injured. This particular perk does not require you to be hit by a family member. This is taking damage from a window. If I'm able to get up from that window jump and run for 7 seconds, I'm pretty much going to spend 70% of my stamina bar. At that exact moment, that 7 seconds hits, and if I have avoided damage at that point, I have a full stamina bar again to get to the backyard or to the front where the little loop station is. You guys know what I'm talking about, right past the generator gates. If it spawns at the fence, there's that little house hut back there by the street exit. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's an infinite loop, and it should be removed from the game. But yeah, moving on. The last thing is going to be a full toughness build with proficiency. Full toughness build on Julie with no cell. Nobody expects it, not even a chance. We keep that stunt double just in case we do get caught slipping. But we also have that slippery perk to evade everybody in the basement. All right. So that is just a great perk to tag on along. And this is loadout number 5, obviously. Julie is easily one of the worst blackout skins, in my opinion. Her Blackberry outfit is just way better. But this still provides you with something nice if you don't have any of the DLC skins. It just shows her shirt too much still. I think they should just get rid of those flower logos and have it all black. And I'd like it better. Okay. The final 2 victims, once again, are going to be Danny. And guys, we have discovered a disgusting Danny build, and I can't wait to show you this. All right. Fast hands, yes, got a nerf. At 75%, it's pretty minuscule. It still is very strong, okay? With Ran Track and extra drip, Danny doesn't have much else to work with, okay? Running Ran Track actually allows us to have a full 50 endurance, right? Because 30 equals 50, 47 proficiency, and 50 toughness on Danny right now. Combine that with your ability, your instant tamper, etc. This is absolutely disgusting. Think of it this way. With 30 endurance equaling 50 endurance right now, we have 50 toughness, 50 endurance, and 47 proficiency with fast hands and extra drip. It's absolutely disgusting. Let's check out his ability. This is pretty simple, right, mid, left. And then the skill tree is right up the gut. Same scenario here. You're going to need a random extra drip. You're going to need a random slippery. And I believe Taekwondo. And I'll show you guys Taekwondo build here shortly. Let's get to the next set of loadouts here. Number 2 is going to be the all-time. We don't want to run fast hands. We want to just be stupidly good with 50 toughness, 47 proficiency. We're going to run that slippery build just in case to kind of be a little menace, right? Kind of troll build almost. Slippery is almost trolly. Taekwondo troll build. Same attributes, toughness, proficiency. We're rocking safety in numbers on this one. This is for those tournaments, right? Those tournaments or 4 stacks that you're rocking with. You know your teammates are not going to die immediately like in solo queue. Safety in numbers is actually a really underrated perk for team comps on communications, on comms. Okay. So keep it moving. And then the final is your intuition. We're going to use a default perk. A lot of people actually still use this, considering that we would like to know where everything spawns, even though we could just go look and we know the locations. This makes it faster. Intuition allows us to find out where the fuse and valve are. So it's awesome. Yeah, that's Danny. And then finally, we have reverted back the fast hands, efficient locksmith, extra drip build on Virginia. Nothing changes. 40 toughness, 47 proficiency. Her star sign, again, right, mid. For healing purposes. Her skill tree is going to be going up the middle, just like we did when she was broken and we didn't have options to go any other direction. And all 3 of these perks are random perks on her. You have to go 3 for 3 for her meta build here. So your first random node will be here. Second random node here. Third random node here. 3 for 3 on randoms, and you will have yourself the absolute best Virginia build that you can possibly have. I literally have not made any other loadouts for her, considering everything else is worthless. Okay, so this is the only Virginia build you want to run. And with that being said, it has been an absolute pleasure. Please let me know in the comment section what you guys think of these builds. Are you using a different variation? Do you use some of the same? And don't forget, we just recorded the family video as well, so that's also ready for you guys, okay? In the meantime, please don't forget to hit the like button as well as the subscription button, guys. It is totally free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and it allows us to have that goal being ever so close of 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. As always, I appreciate you more than you will ever know. And with that being said, let's get out of here. We'll see you guys on the next video. Catch you later. Peace out.